Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Can you speak the mic?
Okay. Yeah.
Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Mr. Witness, what is your religion?
Islam.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English.
English. Yes. Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
What do you mean?
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Okay, I swear by the Holy Quran.
Okay, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Can you hold the mic close to us so that when you talk, everybody
I
can?
don't think the mic is working.
No, it's working.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Okay, hold the Holy Quran and then repeat after me. You can place the paper on. Okay. Hold the Holy Quran and then repeat after me. I, Alieu Cham,
Cham,
do swear that I'll speak the truth,
I'll speak the truth,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Cham.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome.
All right.
Council, can we proceed?
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson and Honorable Commissioners. Please state your name.
Pardon?
Can you please tell the Commission your full name?
Alieu Cham.
Cham, what is your address?
Lamin, Babylon.
Your occupation?
My
Your occupation.
business.
Business. What kind of business?
I'm involved in agribusiness.
Private business.
Yeah.
Now, we have called you today in relation to a particular payment that you probably have received during your time working for AB & Co. But before that, do you recall giving a statement?
Yeah.
We'll show you a copy of your statement.
Okay.
Please go through that statement and advise the Commission whether that is a statement that was obtained from you by the investigators. Have you gone through the statement?
Yeah, this is my statement.
Thank you. We apply to tender the statement of the witness, Alieu Cham. The date is 1st of August 2024 into evidence as an exhibit.
Mr. Cham, were you reading something?
Pardon?
Were you reading something? Or were you reading your statement?
I
Were you
was,
reading your statement?
yeah, I was reading it.
I thought you had something else that you were reading underneath.
No.
All right, thank you. The statement dated the 1st of August 2024 is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/AC in brackets 1/KMC/001.
As the commission places. Now, between 2015 to 2020, where were you working at?
AB&Co.
AB&Co. And what is AB&Co?
Ami Bensouda and Co. Law firm.
I mean, Ben Sudan Co. Law Firm. And what was the capacity you were working there as? In what capacity?
I was the principal accountant there and debt collector.
And debt collector. Now, in your statement, you had discussed the issue of a payment received from k.M.C. while working for Ami Ben Sudan Co. between 2015 to 2020. Do you recall this?
Pardon?
In your statement,
Yeah.
you had discussed the issue of payments received from k.M.C. between the year 2015 to 2020,
Yeah.
while working there.
Yeah.
It is in relation to Joanna Hall, who worked for Gamcel and had financial liabilities in Gamcel, and eventually moved to k.M.C. And k.M.C. had an undertaking to pay out that liability. Do you recall this?
Yeah.
Now, what can you tell us about the nature of that recovery and how much was paid to Ami Bensouda and Co. in relation to Joanna Hall?
Okay. This was a check that I collected from k.M.C.
Yes.
which was supposedly for Gamcel. On the check, as I recall, Ami Bensouda's name was written, and then it was scratched as the payee, and Gamcel was written instead.
Yes.
So normally at AB&Co we do debt recovery for our clients. So, for example, if, like in this case where k.M.C. and Gamcel, they are both our clients, it was normal for k.M.C. to pay the check in our name, AB&Co, and we will deposit it into our account and later draw a separate check for Gamcel so that they can receive the amount when it is cleared. So in this case, I cannot recall, since it's a long time, why our name, Ami Bensouda, was scratched on the check. I cannot recall how the transaction ended up going, because normally, if that happened to be the case, if I receive the payment from k.M.C., then I will automatically send the check to Gamcel so that they can deposit it in their account. So I don't know whether that was the case, whether Gamcel did do that. Yeah, that's what I can recall from the transaction, since it's been a long time.
Now, do you recall the amount in the check?
154,000.
Was it a one-time payment that you have received from k.M.C. for the payment of the liability of Joanna Hall?
Yeah, that was the only payment that I recall collecting from k.M.C.
Right. Let me show you the voucher that contains the check and the letter from Ami Bensouda & Co. Corporate Legal and Legal Services, LP. Please go through that voucher. To start with, what is the voucher number? Please speak into the microphone.
The voucher number is 8007803.
Is a check attached to the voucher?
I checked it.
Is the check attached to the voucher?
Yeah, a copy of the check.
Copy of the check.
Yeah, it's attached.
What is the check number?
Check number is 2035-75213.
Now, this is the check you were referring to that had, is it Ami Ben Sudan code?
Yeah.
And then it was crossed and Gamcel was written.
Yeah, this is the check that I collected from them.
Were payments made
from k.M.C.
Were payments made subsequently to Gamcel?
Yes.
Who effected that payment?
This
From
check?
this check, yes.
No, I cannot remember that.
You can't remember payment being made
no,
to Gamcel?
No.
But you confirm receipt of the money?
Yeah.
But you were the accountant at the time. Who would have made payment to Gamcel if that was to be done? Was it you as accountant? If payment is to be made to Gamcel from your office, who makes this payment?
Yeah, I would have drawn the check, but I wouldn't have made the payment because I cannot authorize anything at the time.
Do you recall drawing the check for payment to be made to Gamcel?
No, I cannot.
You cannot. Now, let me have that. For the record, when was this? Which year?
This was 2019.
2019.
Yeah.
May I please have the voucher? We apply to tender the k.M.C voucher containing a letter from AB&Co and a check as identified by the witness received from k.M.C with respect to Joanna Hall's liabilities with Gamcel into evidence as an exhibit.
A voucher dated the 21st of March 2019 with two reference numbers. Reference number generated from the system by the payment voucher, which is PV number 363, and a handwritten payment voucher number 18-1921. It has the description, bin payment of commitment on Joanna Hall's liability with Gamcel as per letter attached. The letter is dated the 12th of March, which is emanating from Ami Bensouda and Co. It has reference KMC/B/L1/010/AAB/L/02. It is addressed to the Chief Executive Officer and it's signed by Ami Bensouda and Co. LP. This payment voucher and the attached documents thereof are admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is they are marked as LGC/AC in brackets 2/KMC/002.
As the Commission places. Now,
let me take the reference for the exhibit again. The voucher dated the 21st of March 2019. The payee is Ami Bensouda and Co. in brackets Gamcel, and it has two payment voucher numbers, PV number 363 and 18-1921. And the description in the payment voucher is bin payment of commitment on Joanna Hall's liability with Gamcel as per letter attached. And the letter attached thereof is dated the 12th of March 2019 with reference KMC/B/L1/010/AAB/L/02. And it is it is addressed to the Chief Executive Officer, and the attention is Sheriff Njie, Director of Finance. And the subject is commitment on Joanna Hall's liability with Gamcel, and it is signed by Ami Bensouda and Co. LP. And this payment voucher is admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/AC/ in brackets 1/KMC/002.
as the Commission places. Now, had it occurred to you as an accountant that these monies may have been recovered already by ABN Co?
No.
Well, we have a voucher here and a check dated the 19th from Trust Bank, 7th of May 2019. And a letter emanating from ABN Co. in 2018. You were there in 2018?
Yeah, I started there 2015 up to 2020.
Please have a look at this voucher. What's the date of the voucher?
This is 21st March 2019.
Please speak into
The
the
date
microphone.
of the voucher is 21st March 2019.
2019. Register, may I please have the first voucher, the exhibit? And what is the amount?
54,000.
$54,000.
Yeah. The amount on the voucher.
That is 21st March 2019. But you would have already received on the 21st March 2019 $154,000
Yes.
as full payment, correct?
Yes.
If that is the case, would it be correct to have another payment for the liability of 154,000 that was already paid?
Pardon me?
I said, in that case, would it be correct to also recover another amount of $154,000 that was already been recovered by ABN-Co?
This is, yeah, I checked that was paid to Gamcel.
Yes.
I was not aware of this.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the facts out. What is the date of the check?
This check was the 7th May 2019.
7th May 2019.
Yes.
And what is the amount on the check?
The amount is $54,000.
$54,000. But by this time, in May 2019, payment of $154,000 as the full liability has already been paid in March 2019, correct?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been proper to receive payments as well. It would have been double payment.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
Double payment.
Yeah.
And there is a letter emanating from your office.
Yeah.
Because you work as a debt recovery officer as well from ABN-Co. Do you see that letter?
Yeah, there is a letter, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. May I please, for the purpose of the letter, may I please have the voucher?
Okay.
We apply to tender the voucher with voucher number PV1819218A. The date is 21st of March 2019. Accompanying the voucher is a letter from ABN-Co, 10th of July 2018. It's relevant because the witness has worked as a debt recovery officer and an accounts officer for ABN-Co. And a Gamcel receipt and a k.M.C. letter addressed to the general manager, Gamcel. A resignation letter by Joanna Hall. Addressed to Joanna Hall and signed by the general manager. And a letter of resignation signed by Joanna Hall into evidence as an exhibit.
A voucher dated the 21st of March 2019. The payee is Gamcel, and the description is capacity building. And attached to this voucher are the supporting documents. These voucher and the supporting documents are admitted in evidence as exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/AC in brackets 1/KMC/003.
Now, did you verify whether payments were received towards this liability either by Gamcel or by AB&Co before in 2018 receiving another payment of the same amount as an accountant or debt recovery officer for AB&Co?
No, I cannot tell whether Gamcel did receive that payment because I was not even aware of the first payment, the pay, the 54,000 check that Gamcel received.
Yes.
Yeah. So in my capacity as a debt recovery officer, I received instruction from my superior,
Yes.
my boss at the time. So when some of these situations arise, I'll include it in my list of receivable debt recoveries that I have to do. So this k.M.C. Gamcel payment bond happens to be one of them at the time, which was the 154,000, and that's the one that I am aware of. The other voucher, I'm not aware of it. So
Now,
the one that I am aware of, that's the
Yes.
one that I received.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, in 2014, that is just prior to you joining AB&Co, you said you joined in 2015, correct?
Yeah.
So in 2014, there was a letter from the general manager, Gamcel, Mamadi Manjang Highway, Kanifing, with the heading bond fee liability to Mrs. Joanna Hall, date 13th of January 2014, where from k.M.C, addressed to Gamcel, where it reads, I write with reference to the above regarding Ms. Joanna Hall, former financial accountant of your institution and currently Director of Finance of Council. Ms. Hall informed management that she has a bond fee liability of 104,000 to Gamcel. Council is therefore willing to offset the amount on her behalf by 2 installments in March and June 2014. As Council, we are indeed very grateful to your management for allowing her to serve us again. So the parties agreed that in the months of March and June 2014, they will offset the load by 2 installments. Now we have a receipt, the date 22nd of May 2014, from Gamcel, Gambia Telecommunications Cellular Company Limited, which confirms receipt of $100,000 towards liabilities on behalf of Joanna Hall from k.M.C. And the same 2014, we have the check. Sorry, in 2019, we have the check of $54,000. So now I will give you this, and then you look at the receipt, and you please tell us what you make out of it. Have you seen the receipt?
Yeah.
What do you make out of it? What does it indicate? What is the date of the receipt? From Gamcel?
Yeah, 22nd May 2014.
2014.
Yeah.
And what does the receipt indicate?
100,000 was received by Gamcel from k.M.C.
And what was the 100,000 for?
Okay. This was...
It was liability of?
Yeah, liability on behalf of Joanna Hall.
Liability on behalf of Joanna Hall.
Yeah.
Now, what do you make out of that? Does it not indicate that payments were received already for the liabilities of Joanna Hall before subsequent payments as well for the same liability?
Yeah, yeah.
That is what you have seen?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I've seen.
And are you surprised by that?
Yes.
Why is that?
I cannot tell because this was not under my responsibility.
Okay.
This must have been done by the administration of AB&Co. So they will be in a better position to explain.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Cham. Okay. And if there are questions from the commissioners, that will be all for you for today.
Thank you, Mr. Cham, for coming. And in the event that we need you to further clarify on any other issue, we might call you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Can you call in the next witness?
Good afternoon, witness number 1 and number 2. You may kindly take your seat. Thank you. Witness number 1 and 2, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind both of you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, I hand over the 2 witnesses to for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Njie.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Fofana.
Yeah, afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
Council,
you.
can we proceed?
Thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson. Mr. Fofana,
Yes, sir.
you worked as the Director of Internal Audit for k.M.C.
Yes.
Which year were you employed? Please remind us.
I was employed in the year 2005, December 2005.
May we please have you to increase your voice?
Sorry. I was employed in the year December 2005.
Mr. Basirou Njie, which year were you employed as Internal Audit Officer?
2007.
7. So we have payments that we want you to shed light on in relation to Joanna Hall's liabilities from, at the time she worked with k.M.C. Do you recall this? Do you recall this?
Yes.
We have vouchers that we will show you. It's already in evidence that you can identify. It bears the stamp of internal audit. The first voucher is dated the 21st of March 2019. The voucher number is PV1819221A. The exhibit is LGC/AC/C1/KMC/003. The second is LGC/AC1 in bracket 1/KMC/002. The date is 21st of March 2019. Please have a look at that voucher. Mr. Fofana, as the Director of Internal Audit at the time, do you recognize that voucher, those vouchers?
Yes, I'm going to do it.
Is that your answer yes for the two vouchers?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Fofana, is the answer yes?
Yes, sorry.
Is your answer yes, that you recognize these two vouchers?
Yes, I recognize the two vouchers.
And you confirm they are in payment, with respect to payment of the liabilities of Joanna Hall,
Yes.
who worked at k.M.C. at some point and was employed by k.M.C.
Yes.
May we please have these vouchers? But before that, now, what can you tell us about the payment of the liabilities of Joanna Hall by k.M.C.?
Payment of liabilities for Joanna Hall to k.M.C. Two vouchers I have seen already. One of the vouchers, I endorsed that myself. The other one, it came and it was endorsed by my assistant, Mr. Njie. So these two vouchers reveal that there is a duplication of payment of the same liability.
Yes.
Yes, because the total amount is 154,000. I think this is on the part of the audit, an oversight, duplicating, signing the same payment relating to the same liability. Because the one that I signed is 154,000, so the total amount is 154,000. So the order should have not been endorsed again. But it happened that it was not the same person who signed it. He signed separately the other one, I signed separately the other one. You know, unfortunately, we did not, there is a communication breakdown, sort of. We are not aware of each other signing the same voucher. I think this has shown me that is human weakness, number one. Two, that I think there is need for audit also to have a database in place, because in that case it can help us to detect such duplications. Because at the level of the finance, they have a database, they have a software. So if there is any payment coming in, they can check their system, and they also have the opportunity maybe to check whether there is any such payment in the system already, captured by the system already.
So,
yeah.
So you're saying finance should have known that they cannot sanction a payment twice. They should have known.
Yeah, the finance level also.
You don't have a database. Why is it that you don't have a database? Is there any reason why?
I think having that one
Yes.
probably should initiate from our audit level as an improvement, and maybe if we need any support from the administration in terms of any support that will help us implement that, and they also give us a hand.
Yes, because there was no database, so it was probably difficult to confirm and verify these payments.
Yeah, that is one of the things, yes.
Let me have the vouchers so that I will guide you through the payment. So the accountant of k.M.C, at the time Alieu Cham just testified, left this hall not long ago, just before you were called. In the first voucher, the one with the voucher number LGC/ACC1/k.M.C/103, it indicates that in 2014, k.M.C received an amount of $100,000 from k.M.C towards the liabilities of Joanna Hall. And I will show you this. The cash receipt number is indicated. And there's also a check in 2018 for $54,000, which would have already exhausted the $154,000 liability. That is, the check's date is 7th of May 2019. We have a letter from k.M.C in 2018, which states, and I read, we represent Gambia Telecommunications Cellular Company Limited of 59 Mamadi Manjang Highway, New Joshua, Kanifing Municipality, the Gambia. Reference is made to the meeting between yourself, Sheriff Njie, and our Mohammed B. So, held at your office on 9th of July 2018 in connection to the above subject matter. As discussed, the council had made a commitment for the settlement of the bond liability of Joanna Hall in the sum of $154,000 and contained in a letter dated 13th of January 2014. This follows the transfer of the employment of Ms. Hall by the council from k.M.C. Following the letter of the 13th of January 2014, the council made a payment of $100,000 towards the commitment, leaving a balance outstanding of $54,000. Enclosed is a copy of the said letter from the council to k.M.C, as well as a copy of the receipt of payment. We hope that the amount outstanding will be settled as quickly as possible. We thank you for your usual cooperation. Yours faithfully, Ami Bensouda and Co. So in 2018, they had acknowledged receipt of $100,000. And so what was outstanding going by this voucher is $54,000, which k.M.C issued payment by way of check dated the 7th of May 2019. Let me give you to confirm the letter and the details.
It's okay.
Have you seen that letter?
Yes, I've seen.
You confirm the letter as I have read it?
Yes.
And what does the letter indicate?
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yeah, the letter indicates that 100,000 was paid and 54,000 was remaining as the balance.
And was 54,000 that is paid subsequently?
Yeah, 54,000 also. I can see the receipt attached.
Was paid.
Yes.
Now the second voucher has also a letter from AB&Co. The date is 12th of March 2019. It reads, attention, Sheriff Njie, Director of Finance. Commitment on Joanna Hall's liability with k.M.C. We refer to our letter dated the 10th of July 2018 in connection to the above subject matter. This is a follow-up on our letter of 10th of July 2018 and a kind reminder on the commitment made by the Council to settle the bond liabilities of Mrs. Joanna Hall, former Director of Finance of the Council, in the sum of $154,000 and contained in a letter dated the 13th of January 2014, addressed to the Managing Director of k.M.C. We hope that the amount outstanding will be settled as quickly as possible. Again, another letter in 2019. What is the date of the first letter?
The letter here is dated 4th April 2019.
4th April?
2019.
And another letter we have in March 2019.
Sorry, excuse me. There are two letters here. The one which has mentioned the part payment of 100,000
yes.
and the balance of 54,000.
Yes.
That one is dated 10th July 2018.
2018.
Yes.
And the company, the AB&Co received full payment, correct?
Yes.
But in 2019, they wrote another letter. And the letter this time around is also claiming $454,000 again, for which was already paid. Or we'll assume, based on the documents, it was paid. And it's signed by AB&Co. And based on that, we have a trust bank check. The date is 21st of March 2019, $454,000, paying the full amount when it appears to have already been paid. Let me show you.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes, I've seen it.
Does this confirm that there appears to be a double payment made
Yes.
towards the liability of Joanna Hall?
That's what it shows, yes.
That is what it shows. That is the evidence we have.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, correct.
Yes.
You agree with that?
Correct.
I agree.
Now let me have the vouchers, please. Mr. Njie, just to hear you for a short while, I've had your former director of internal audit. When you approved the second voucher, I know your director has said that you have no database, but I want to hear your evidence. When you approved the second voucher, why was it difficult to verify the payment before you would sign off on it?
Yeah, according to, when payments comes to internal audit, first we receive them, we check the documentation attached to every documentation on the payment vouchers. These particular payments, the two payments, if you read them, the one with the 54,000 is the most detailed payment, if you check the two payments.
Yes.
So it will be going to be very difficult for me because I signed in the second payment voucher of the 54,000 is the most detailed payment because it shows the part payment was made and now the balance of 54 should be paid. Then the first payment was 154,000 all. And even the k.M.C made this thing, or Amiben should have made that there was a part payment before of 100,000. Why they are now requesting for another 154,000 for payments? Definitely that's a big oversight on me. But I thought that the second payment was the actual payment voucher should be signed or should be forwarded.
All right. Thank you. Unless there are quick questions for the witnesses, Mr. Fofana and Njie, they will go into other issues.
Sorry, can I come?
Yes.
After this, when I saw these these payments at the investigators, when I went to the k.M.C, I first went to the CEO. I told him that because they allowed me to snap the payment vouchers. Then I told them that the CEO, we have to make a follow-up on these payments so that Gamcel can refund the money back to the CEO. But as internal audit, I don't think we have the capacity to do that. So he said, okay, let me call Diba. He called the the manager for finance to intervene. So he contacted the Njie, finance director, for us to make sure that we follow we go to Gamtel and find out how these two payments are made. And if there is duplicate payment, they have to return the money back to council. So since then, I was still trying to follow the matter up with the finance manager, but still now, nothing has been done. Even today, we have even contacted Sheriff Njie concerning about these payments, but he still nothing has been done to recover this.
Very well. Thank you for that information. Are there any questions for this business?
Yes, I do have one. And Mr. Fofana and Mr. Njie, when you receive vouchers for payments, do you register them?
Register?
Register the vouchers as and when you receive them?
No, we don't register payment vouchers.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Are you done with the witnesses?
On the issue of Joanna Hall, we are done with the internal audit. We will definitely call the other parties that are involved in this. AB and Co. They will have to come and explain. And the council's finance director and CEO regarding this double payment.
For Mr. Fofana.
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question for you on the issue of two vouchers. The voucher with voucher number PV190246 and PV190245, amounting to 480,000, each for hiring of a grader. Can you explain to us?
Is this pertaining to the grader for the dump site or the roads construction?
This is amounting to the grader, water bouncer and roller for compacting gravel for feeder roads of two different communities within the k.M.C. Sorry, let me just ask, is Mr. Fofana coming back so that we can have all his evidence tidied up?
Yes, Madam Chair. Mr. Fofana will come back, but Madam Chair can proceed with that.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Fofana will come back for other issues, yes.
Do you have registered, do you have the two vouchers that I'm referring to here with you? It's PV190246 and PV190245.
That will be in connection with Lankara Musware, I believe.
Yes. Council, Mr. Fofana,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
it's taking the registered time to sort out the vouchers that are presently with us in session now. But when you come back, we will want to deal with this because this is contained in your statement. I just wanted a clarification on this, on the issues of these two vouchers.
Okay.
Whether there was no double payment made on this 480,000. All right. So, Council, we would proceed with this when the registrar is able to sort out the remaining vouchers.
Yes, thank you. I believe Commissioner
Yes.
Njie has a question.
Yes.
Right.
So, and are there any questions for two of them?
For two of them, no. We don't have any questions for them today.
All right.
When they come back, we
Mr.
will deal
Njie,
with it.
Yes.
Mr. Fofana, thank you so much for coming.
Thank
We
you.
will call you when we need you to clarify. For sure, Mr. Fofana, you will come back to clarify some issues for us on your statement and some of the vouchers that we have gone through. All right? Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Registrar, can you call the next witness, please?
Honorable Chairperson, that's our last witness for today. We called them at the same time. The former director of internal audit and his deputy. We decided to call them at the same time and match the evidence.
That's all for today. We may rise.